Hey everybody, it's Taryn. I'm back. Okay, so a few updates. When I weighed this morning, I weighed 200.6. So I'm down just a couple pounds from last time. It's been going kind of really slow. I've kind of been going up and down. Things have really fluctuated a little bit. And I have to admit, I didn't really do myself justice the other day. A couple days ago, I went and I got all the ingredients to be able to do a steak and mug cake day, just in case I needed it, because this is kind of the zone where my body normally is. Like around Christmas time, I gained like, I don't know, about 20-some pounds. So the 20 pounds that I've lost have been I've only kind of had that since after Christmas. I gained like a bit during Christmas and then kept putting on a few extra pounds after that. So this is kind of the range where my body really likes to be, between like 201, 202 down to about 190. So it's about a 10 to 12 pound range, and I'll fluctuate. I'll go up and down between that. So I kind of figured that this was kind of the time frame that I'm probably going to hit a lot of plateaus and I'm going to really struggle to get over, because from what I've seen and what I've read, when you hit those kind of areas that your body has been for a long period of time in the past, that's where it's kind of a hurdle to get over. So I went and I got the stuff to be able to do a cake and a steak and mug cake day, just in case I needed it. And part of the ingredients, at least based on some of the recipes that I've seen, have macadamia nuts in it. Okay, so I got a little bag of macadamia nuts in order to be able to use it for this. Well, the other day, a couple days ago, it's not that I was having a craving for them, and it's not that I was craving anything in particular. I just absolutely needed, and I'm sure it's partly mental, but I needed to have something different than what I have every single day, because I really try to stick as close to protocol as I can. I mean, there's a few things that I do have, like the root beer that I talked about. I know that's not specifically on protocol, but there's a few little things that I'll do, but for the rest of it, I do pretty much try to stick to the basic, protein, lean protein, vegetable, and 1 to 2 fruits a day is usually. I do 1, sometimes I do 2. And like I said before, I've eliminated the Melba toast. Well, so I just really needed something that was just different. So I went and I did get a handful of macadamia nuts. So anyway, but whatever, you know what? I'll be honest, it actually got me to the point where I kind of am now over that feeling of I just need something different. Like, I'm back to being just fine with my normal every day, the same thing. And even tonight, I worked tonight. I work at Outback. And I've taken a few weeks off just because I was taking a summer class, which are really intense. So I really wanted to focus on that, and focus on my GPA and keeping my grades high. So I took a couple weeks off work, and well, tonight I went back, and this was my first day back pretty much since I started the diet. And I thought I would totally crave everything, because I don't know if you guys have been to Outback, but they have like everything yummy, like cheese fries and great steaks and anything fattening you can think of. Yummy creamy potato soup, like everything good, everything I love. And I totally was worried that I'd get there and be craving everything. And I looked at it and nothing, I wasn't craving it. I didn't have to have it. Nothing, it just didn't bother me. I took an apple with me, and midway through my shift, I did get hungry, so I ate my apple and I was fine. So I was super excited. I really feel like a lot of the cravings are starting to kind of go away. And even seeing the food isn't really fazing me or bothering me as much as it was. So I was really happy about that. So anyways, there's a few things that I do want to kind of mention. first of all, if you start watching me, if you're somebody that vlogs a lot, or you ever see this or whatever, I'm the type of person that I really like to see somebody's transformation and journey from the beginning. So one thing that I've been doing that I think has really been helpful is I've been going to some of these people's pages who vlog a lot, and watching it from the beginning, like their journey from the very first video that they have on YouTube, and just kind of watching them through their journey, and seeing a lot of the tips that they've given, a lot of the things that they've had to say. I feel like it really gives me a real world perspective of this diet. In addition, I feel like I've gained a lot of information that way. So if you're brand new to HCG and you just came across me, I know I don't vlog as much as a lot of other people, but this is gonna be something I do on a fairly regular basis. So, eventually I'll have a bunch of blogs, or vlogs, but one thing, like I said, that has really helped me is going through these people who have, done this journey before me, and kind of starting from day one and really seeing their transformation, seeing where they had problems, what they did to get over their problems, how they challenged themselves, the good, the bad, and the ugly, them feeling great about losing weight, feeling frustrated or bummed at themselves about cheating, everything else, because you just really realize that we're all human and we all have these struggles. And it's encouraging, because I kind of feel like if they could do it, I could do it too. So anyways, that's just a thought. If you guys and like I said, a couple people so far that I've really connected with as far as their videos, and really kind of see that real world perspective of this diet is HHCG Crazy, Runkman44, which I've already mentioned both of them, and just recently I just finished getting through the HCG Besties, and they're really great. They actually have several recipes that I'm not going to do, like the truffles or the chocolate delight here on P2, just because I know I will probably eat too many. Like, I love chocolate, and once I have one, I want more. So I'm going to try that more on P3. Like, some of those recipes I'm going to incorporate into my P3 world, but they have a lot of really great recipes and suggestions. There's several other people that I'm looking forward to getting to and haven't gotten there yet. Chunk No More, I almost forgot to mention him. He's really great too, and he's encouraging because, like, I'm seeing him, like, how he works out and how he's really dedicated, and so I'm getting really excited. I think at P3 I'm gonna really incorporate working out into my daily life with this diet, just because I do want to tone as I go. So anyways, those are just a few suggestions of people that I've found so far, and I'll continue to update as I come across people and watch their vlogs. If I think they're, if I really find a connection, I'll mention their name. Maybe you'll find a connection too. One other thing that I do want to mention is where I'm seeing the weight loss, because it's very different, because it is the abnormal fat that you're losing. And I'm going to give kind of this analogy. Have you ever, for those girls out there, or guys who have once had longer hair or whatever, you go and you get a haircut, and that night or the next morning or whatever, you get up, you go to wash your hair, and you go to, like, pull your hair, and all of a sudden, like, you wash your hair, run your hands through your head, and all of a sudden your hair stops shorter than it normally does, and you're like, oh, whoa, that's really short. That's shorter than I realized. Well, that's kind of what happened to me the other day. I was washing my hands, and all of a sudden I got to my wrist, and oh my goodness, my wrist feels smaller, feels skinnier. So I am seeing it even in some of the strange places, like my hands and my wrists. I'm seeing it in my back. My face is one of the first places when I lose weight that you can tell. But yeah, so anyways, it's really exciting. So even if your pant sizes haven't gone down in the waist itself, it doesn't mean that you're losing weight, or that you're not losing weight. So definitely check your inches and